kindergarten first and second. Oh, I think that skipped. So let's start again. Hi guys, this is Mrs. Stevenson. I am here doing the kindergarten first and second grade art lesson. Today's lesson is going to combine a few standards from language arts, phonics, social studies, and science. We are going to be sketching. We always sketch before we paint. And then painting the first letter of our names and making it into an island. So the standards we're going to be doing is I can recognize the letters and I can recognize parts of a map and I can name different landforms. So we have 3 standards in one lesson. I think that's pretty cool. So sketch first. Now if you don't have watercolors, that's fine. You can use crayons or markers or colored pencils, whatever you have around the house. Parents, if you want to and you're feeling ambitious, you can put some food coloring and some water and that will also work as watercolors. All right, so Stevenson, it's an S. So we're gonna draw an S, but we have to make it a big bubble S. So big bubble S, because we wanna make an island on this thing. So there is my bubble S. On my island, what should I have on my island? What kind of things would you find on an island? You might find some palm trees. So we're going to draw little trees and then just draw some palm leaves coming off of it. Maybe some coconuts. Ooh, up here maybe I want some mountains coming up on my island. So these are Stevenson Mountains. And I'll erase that part of the S because it's no longer necessary because we have some beautiful mountains. All right, and I'm gonna draw a line on the interior of my S here because that's gonna be like the beach line. So it can be just like kind of a wavy, crooked line to make a beach because we need some beach on the island, right? And the interior can be like green plains. All right. Ooh, maybe I'll draw a cave on my mountain. Yeah. Cave. Maybe that's where I live. What else could be on our island? We can have some grass that we can paint green. Maybe some hills as it gets closer to the mountain, so little curved lines. What else could we have? Ooh, we could have a little lagoon inside of our island. So we could have like a water feature there. That would be cool. What else could we have? Maybe some regular trees up here. I don't know what you guys like to do. Maybe there's a river that comes down from the mountain and that leads to the ocean. That would be cool. Ooh, and we have some little cool things there. That'd be cool. All right, some little bays and stuff. Okay. Now, out here, we have the ocean because islands are in the ocean. So here is our ocean. So we can draw some little wave lines in our ocean. Maybe there's a dolphin. Maybe there's a whale. Ooh, I'm gonna make a shark fin straight up and down. There's a shark off of my island. Over here I might have a dolphin jumping out of the water. Dolphins have a curved fin. There's a dolphin. Maybe there's a boat. You guys do with your island whatever you want to do with your island. So now comes the fun part where you get to paint it. All right, when we use our watercolors, we want to get the brush a little bit wet. I think I'll do the sand first. So maybe we'll do some light brown. get the little bit, some of my brush is still dry. I just dip the tip a little bit, and then I put a little water in my watercolor and swirl it around. And then I come in here and I paint my sand. Look how much. I didn't use much at all, and I am able to just paint away on my island with the watercolors. I'm not dipping my brush every time because if the paint is still wet, I can get some. Try experimenting with your watercolors. What happens if you put more water? What happens if you put less? What happens if you put a little bit of water on the paper before you add the watercolors? All very interesting ideas. Now, when we do watercolors for the older grades, we're going to be doing a neat little trick that I learned from our high school art teacher when I went to watch her. So we're adding some sand. I'm not going to do all of it. I'd like to. Maybe I'll do it all later. I'm just going to do maybe half of the island because you shouldn't have to sit there and watch me paint. You should be able to just paint your stuff. And if I make a little mistake, it's just a little, like Bob Ross would say, it's just a happy little accident. And you can see what it turned into, see what you can turn it into. Maybe you were supposed to make that mistake because it's supposed to be something different. Let your creativity just have fun. There are no such things as bad paintings. Because whatever comes from your brain is fabulous. Just fabulous. It's okay if you color outside the lines a little bit. Maybe the sand is running into the ocean a little bit or the grass. Don't worry about staying in the lines. All right, I did a little bit of my sand. All right, now I'm going to dip carefully, brush it on the side of my container, and then dry it just a little bit. The next color I'm going to use is I'm going to use some green for some grass. Again, I'm only going to do about half the island because I don't want us to run out of time. So here's some more. And I'm just making it a little messy because in real life, nothing's perfect. Life is a little messy. We just have to see what we can make from it. There's our hills. Let's get our hills. You can see how it's starting to come together as an island. Your name, the first letter in your name, is becoming an island. Here's our grassy plains. Grassy, grassy plains. Oop, don't want to get in the sand part. Well, it's okay if I get in the sand part. I can just cover it back up later with the brown. I'm not going to worry about such things because I am having the best time ever painting with you this morning. All right. Get a little more water. I only get as much water as I need to spread the color on the paper. Because if it's too much water, it's going to go right through the paper and you're going to have a big gloopy mess, which sometimes is fun. Sometimes it's fun to watch the colors spread together. But for today's purposes, let's not. We're just doing basic painting. I'm not staying in the line. I'm not even trying to stay in the lines too much. I mean, what's the point in that? Where's the fun? Alright. And that's about all I'm going to do for the grass. Now, with my pencil, I'm going to come up here and draw some snowy peaks. Because that stuff will stay white. Alright. Next, I think I'll go on to do some of the mountains. I'm going to do my mountains like a light black. It's like a grayish color. So I'm not going to get too much black because I don't want it to be dark. And we're just going to kind of spread that color out so that it looks more mountainy. Because I'm going to show you what we're going to do for the cave. You can still see that tree, but you can come back and add on stuff later. I'm only going to do maybe one mountain just to give you an idea of what it looks like. So like I said, I'm not painting all of it. I'd love to see what happens when you guys paint yours. Alright, now, so for that cave is where you want it to be dark. So I'm just going to kind of dab. Hope I need a little more water. I'm just going to kind of dab the paint in there so because it's dark and it's spooky. Alright, that might run a little bit. It's going to be okay. Makes kind of a path. Ooh, look at that. It's running a little bit, but it's making like a path up the mountain. That's really awesome. Cool side effect. Next, we're going to do that little river and like the lagoon. So we'll get some blue. Or I don't know. Maybe it's a sunset and your water's yellow. That is your choice. So here's our little river coming down from the mountain, going into the sea. And our little blue lagoon. And I'm trying really hard not to mix my colors in my paint palette because I don't want them to be ruined. If I wanted to mix my colors, I would do it on my paper, and I'll show you how to do that in just a moment. So far it's looking like a pretty cool island, huh? Using the first letter of our name. We can use letters and turn them into islands. What? All right. So I'm going to do just a little bit of the ocean so you can see the difference in the coloring that I'm going to do. So, of course, water is blue. So we're going to put a little blue out here. Not much, not much. Then we're going to rinse our brush just a little bit because we don't want to mix colors. And we're going to get just a tiniest bit of green and kind of mix it together on the, push it out a little bit if it gets a little. And look at that cool color it's making. And you might want to get a little more blue sometimes, you know. Just play with the colors until it makes a cool ocean color that you like. All right, I'm going to stop there for today. I will finish this after we turn the camera off because this is awesome. So turn your first letter of your name into an island. Mine is called Stevenson Island, and it's got the Stevenson Mountain Range and the Laker Lagoon. So it's just, you know, you could have a whole story that you could come up with and play pretend in your own little island world. I hope you guys play in your own little island worlds. Share some pictures with me. I would love to see some of your letter islands, okay? Bye, guys.